I'm not trying to be controlling, but this is why I worry.
About me.
Yeah, about him.
These are my new rollerblades, and I'm Mikey Mayhem.
God. Shane, take it slow. Shane.
If you're new here, I have a progressive disability.
And I'm her full-time caregiver.
This was all sparked by Michael waking up one morning this week while we're in LA and deciding he's going to order something on Amazon.
So I woke up and I have no idea why this happened. Maybe it was a dream or something, but I woke up just reminiscing about how good I was at roller skating when I was like 8 years old. So
Wait, just pause for a second. When he was 8 years old is a key factor here.
So I did what any normal 33-year-old would do, and I hopped on Amazon and I bought a sick pair of rollerblades.
Yep, that he did. He ordered rollerblades.
That's good.
And this caused some concern for me, and this may sound controlling, but let me give a little context to why I was hesitant about this idea. We'll start off with the fact that in day-to-day life, Michael is very accident prone.
That is absolutely true. I find ways to accumulate minor injuries that nobody else could ever find.
Minor injuries like where he says that he's broken his toe and it will never be repaired ever again. It's the worst ever that has ever happened before.
I'm a bad combination of low pain tolerance and very theatrical.
Mm-hmm. So you never know when he's actually hurt. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Mm-hmm.
We have the day-to-day injuries that happen like that, like walking into door frames constantly and stubbing his toes.
And the toes.
Yeah, getting stuff stuck under his nails, like a cabinet, like giving him a splinter underneath his nail.
No. You would think in a lifetime, maybe once, maybe twice, somebody gets something jammed all the way up under their fingernail, but no, not me. That seems to be a once-a-year occurrence.
It does seem to be that way. Michael runs every other day. You would think that he's a good, solid runner, strong on his feet, right?
Well, to start off, I am. But in all the time that I've been running, I've had on 2 separate occasions where I have bit the dust. And the first time was right in front of a playground, and all of the kids that were at the playground started laughing at me, which really took me down a notch. Hurt my confidence.
When he says bit the dust, he means he fell flat on his face.
Yeah, not on my face. Like, I caught myself.
But like, straight
like
onto
I
the
was
floor.
horizontal. I was vertical, and then very quickly became horizontal.
Yeah. So, one time, he was running at the park, fell in front of kids. They laughed at him.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's sad.
Yeah, no, it was. I was very embarrassed.
And then the second time...
The second time, I was running in the comfort of our own neighborhood, and I accidentally kicked a crack in the sidewalk, and I similarly just ate it right there. There was a very nice elderly couple that was going on a walk at the same time, and they were very concerned. I fell really hard, but I somehow rolled, and I didn't get hurt at all. But they came over really quickly and were like, "Are you okay?" And I started looking all over myself, trying to find where a bone was protruding, but I didn't even have a scratch on me. And I was like, I'm okay, I guess. And then I just kept running.
So we have the little injuries, and then we have stuff that, happens, especially while aging.
Like when I hurt my back while I was putting in our wood floors, I spent 5 hours on my hands and knees putting in our wood floors, and then when I got up, I realized that my lower back was absolutely destroyed, and it hurt for a week.
Yeah, he had a very difficult time helping me. Mm-hmm. So there's that.
And my shoulders were hurting for a little while, but that seems to be better, but right in time for my left elbow to start killing me.
Yeah, his elbow is currently a concern.
No idea what's wrong there, but I've just been trying to put all her weight on my right arm, which is working out perfectly.
Keep in mind the elbow thing is happening right now as this rollerblading thing is about to ensue.
Yep.
Michael is usually pretty risk averse. He's a good driver, he follows rules. Generally, he's pretty good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, I've been called the safety police my whole life, and definitely a defensive driver.
So, Michael, he's pretty accident prone, okay? Even though he's risk averse, he's accident prone.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably just wear these all the time.
Not only do I care about Michael as my husband, and his well-being, but I care about him as my caregiver and somebody who I depend on for getting out of bed and getting dressed and going to the bathroom and all of these things. So, where is the line of being controlling and protecting?
For us, I think it's definitely weighing how much I'm excited about and or want to do something versus how dangerous it is.
And what precautions we can take.
It's true.
For example, we went to Joshua Tree last week and he wanted to climb the rocks.
Wanted is an understatement. The rocks were calling my name.
He strongly desired the rocks. So we decided that he would cautiously look for snakes in the cracks of the rocks and he would not do any crazy rock climbing.
But I think we can all agree that as soon as you saw me on my first rock, you realized that I probably have a good 5% of mountain goat DNA in my body because I just scurried up those rocks it felt really good. I think I could get into rock climbing.
I did feel pretty good about it after I watched him. So that's a compromise. And then now we're back to the rollerblading issue that we have at hand this week. And Michael didn't order any pads. I had to force him to buy a helmet and pads because I do not trust him.
All protected.
Cute. That's a look.
Oversight. It was an oversight.
So he has now ordered elbow pads, knee pads, and a helmet because we're going to rollerblade safely.
Yes, we are, even though I'm pretty sure I'm a natural. I was when I was 8.
8.
Can't wait for me to look like a natural on these bad boys.
So 8 to 32 is a long time that he hasn't done this, but he is extraordinarily confident.
Extraordinarily. It is like a bicycle you do not forget.
I would love to be proved wrong here because he wants to go do this for his new form of exercise, and I don't want to worry about him every single time he leaves the house. So please prove me wrong.
I will.
Whoa, those are some cool moves.
Good job.
No, Shane.
I've been proved wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's moderately good. So we would love to hear where you think the line is of controlling and keeping somebody safe. And if you don't have a disability and your spouse isn't your caregiver, maybe you could think of it as a child you're protecting or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like my child.
Yeah. I'm a lot like a child.
In a fun way.
Yeah.
In the fun way,
Yeah,
he's a child.
like childlike excitement for things.
Yeah, exactly. I guess leave a comment of other fun things Michael should try.
But not too dangerous.
Yeah, not too dangerous, please.